get a little feed. This is a cow commodity mix. It's grains, corn. I guess it looks like some molasses. Smells sweet. Cow loves it. It's been raining a lot. The problem with rain is it washes away the permethrin we put on the cow against the flies. So every time it rains a lot, you know, we have to wait for it to dry, then I have to spray her again. She doesn't enjoy it much, but they know they get feed, so I put some food in the basket. I'm pretty happy. The goats and the cow, they tolerate each other. The goats know that the cow can push them out of the way pretty good. Let's see here what we're gonna do. There's some water in this little bucket from the rain. We just had a couple rain showers. All right, goats, y'all can get your own here. That way the cow doesn't have to compete with you. There we go. I try to always avoid giving feed to the goats in the summer, at least not daily. I want to do it maybe once a week, simply because goats are very, very food greedy. And man, a goat that sees you and think they're gonna get sweet feed, they're the most annoying thing there is on the farm. They just scream like they're starving and they're dying if you don't go give them a little bit of food. The cow, at least our cow, I don't know about other cows, but our cow is so chill, and sometimes she walks down the hill to get her feed, and sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she looks at us like, no, I have a good spot of grass, I'm not coming down for that. But she looks healthy, she's gained weight, she has grown. So other than that, it's our first time having a cow, so I really don't know what the parameters are of health. She looks healthy. She has an appetite. Her poop looks like a good consistency. Other than that, I don't know what I should be looking for. But that's how you learn. This is our bird collection. We got 7 ducks, a guinea, 1 rooster, and the rest is hens. I have about 8 or 9 chickens, laying hens. Come on, chickens. Come on, ducks. Let's go tear up the pastures. Come on. And then on this side, right now, today, we have Mr. Zeke. He is a big horse. He is many hands. I can't tell you the exact hands, but he's like 16 and a half hands. And I'm not sure how they measure it, thumb to palm, something like that. Zeke is a beautiful horse. He's a state champion in, I'm gonna get this wrong, Western Saddle Pleasure. Shayla won, not last year, but the year before. The chickens always want to know where the horses are eating because they scratch the dirt and it kind of stirs up. I guess it looks like they're thirsty. My little disciples. Come on, chickens. Are you gonna go swimming? Are you gonna go swimming? I see something here on the farm that I gotta address because it's a potential danger. We got this hot wire. Hey, ducks. Hi, what you doing? What you doing? So these ducks are very near and dear to my heart because all right, you're gonna have to move from my stepping stone, chickie. I need to step on those little stones, please. Hello. Oh, there we go. All right. When you see something on the farm that's not right, you gotta fix it right away because if you don't, it could potentially be a serious problem. And what is it? We have electric wire. We don't usually keep our horses here, but they went to the competition yesterday and they got rained out. So what is it? What is it? Why are you pecking at my feet? Why are you pecking at my feet, baby girl? So they got rained out, and in the middle of the rainstorm they came home and they put them in this little paddock. But I noticed the electric wire is down. Now, I don't know how hot this is because that battery has not been maintained properly. So I don't think it's very hot. Y'all better settle down. I'm coming to protect you. So I have no idea if I'm gonna get zapped real bad. Maybe I do, maybe I will, maybe I won't. It doesn't feel hot. It all has to do with how good your shoes are grounded. If your shoes are not grounded well, I mean, actually, the battery's probably dead as crap. So, I'm gonna just take this and try to set it up a little bit. So as soon as the horses are out of food on this paddock, they are going to start looking to walk over this. Now, we have historically 2 very good horses, tame, so they're not that concerned. But so if I notice that the hot wire is grounded, I gotta fix it right away. Indy, move over, baby girl. I need space. Thank you. If I notice that the wire is grounded and I don't do something about it, very soon, in a split second, when you're not paying attention, they can walk over. So when you look out your window and you notice that your fencing is grounding, then you gotta run and go do something about it, because then you can't complain if your horses get loose. This weed, I hear you could eat it at the right stage. It's like a poke salad. But it is a weed, so I'm gonna knock it down real quick. There's always things to address on the farm, but it's Sunday, and I've been making very, very conscious decisions how to spend my Sundays. Y'all can be a slave of the farm. I could be the slave of the farm, just like I'm a slave of a job, or of a customer, or of a goal. Or I can put the right priorities and rest. So I work hard Monday through Friday so that I can be on the farm working on Saturday. And then Sunday is the day that I go to Jesus, go to church, have fellowship with other believers, and I rest. And what does that mean is I really neglect work on Sunday. Neglect work on Sunday. Consciously walk away from projects and say, it'll be here next week. We've been doing a lot, both on the business front and on the home front. We have so much going on, and that's good. I thank God for work. But you can also burn yourself out doing the right thing. And so taking a break and saying, it's not going anywhere. So here's the new barn. And the old barn is 50% cleaned up. The building is down. Most of the wood that was recyclable, we've given away. We've saved some, like there's a pile of lumber. There's mostly oak. There's a pile of cedar, and then there's some sheet metal. All the sheet metal we're saving, and so it'll be useful for another building. I'm thinking to make like a multi-purpose animal building where we can raise pigs and cows if we need to put a cow up for treatment or something. And so the only other somewhat flat spot that I have on this property is across the creek in that shaded spot right there. That's the only other flat spot that I have. So my idea is, once I finish this horse barn that we've been working on, once I have stalls and a tack room built, the next project will be using the free material that we have, because we took the old barn down, using the good posts and the tin to build a simple structure, because we have roof trusses and everything, so all we need is the labor to build a building. That's our property line where the trees go really tall. That's our property line on that side. So there was an old barn there before we bought the place, and I'm thinking that's a good spot. It might flood. This bad storms we had about a year ago, they did not flood that area. They went more towards the red shop. So I'll build something over there, and we can have maybe a kidding goats, and maybe like a run for pig, and do like a deep mulch bedding, deep bedding thing. But yeah, there's never a lack of projects on the farm, so you really have to decide as a business owner, farmer, when you cut off and separate yourself to be able to rest. I become a miserable person if I'm overworked. And so I'm become a bad husband, a bad father, just a bad individual. If I'm overworked, I get attitude, just like anybody. It's nothing specific to me. But if you get overworked, if you work too hard and you don't rest, you don't recharge, you just can't process things the right way, and then things don't go well. You say things you didn't mean to say. You react in ways you shouldn't have reacted, and altogether, it's just not a good idea. So work hard, put your priorities straight, and then when it's time to rest, rest, and rest well. For me, that means taking a 1-hour nap on Sunday, and I'm pretty consequential about it, and it makes all the difference for me. This is another one of these amazing things. If you haven't heard of hummingbirds, Tennessee has this migratory bird. I'm not sure where it comes from, somewhere up north, but every spring, about the middle of the spring, they start showing up. This year, very differently from last year. Last year we had bigger hummingbirds. This year the hummingbird is tiny. So I'm not sure what's the difference, but just a little bit of sugar water and you see hummingbirds flying like Star Wars through there. It's pretty amazing. But this is Tim from Harvest Hills Homestead, just ranting on a Sunday afternoon about resting. Get your rest, folks, so that tomorrow you can work hard again. See ya.